This video you are watching now was generated completely with AI in less than 5 minutes. And the best part, it was just a simple prompt that generated both the video scripts, the video itself, the audio, and everything. The kind of video this agent will generate is not limited to children's video, but this is just a simple example. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can generate a video like this, which you can use on YouTube with just a simple prompt. The video we watched was generated by Manus AI. So I have covered Manus before. You can go to the link up here to watch the previous video I did on Manus. It was very exhaustive. However, Manus just keep adding new features. Manus is a general AI agent that bridges minds and actions. For those that don't understand what an agent is, the big AIs that you know, like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, these are foundation models. Basically, you give them one task and they do it very well. Although ChatGPT has introduced agent mode, but Manus is focused on AI agents, that is AIs that actually do work for you. They don't just give you answer to maybe a questions that you're asking, they actually help you do the work. For example, you can ask Manus to fill a form for you. You can ask Manus to design a website for you. I covered all of that in the previous review I did of Manus, but Manus just released the video feature where you can actually create a full YouTube video, or maybe it's a tutorial video you want to use for a course. You can create the full video on Manus. Why this is better than something like Veo3 is that these videos are not limited to 8 seconds. You know that agents like Veo3 can create videos, right? But it's just 8-second videos, which you can really use to do a YouTube video. But Manus can create a full-length video that you can use for YouTube or maybe for a course. You can generate the whole script for you, or if you have a script already, you can feed that script to Manus and it will use that script and generate the visuals and then animate it and add the audio. That's just simply amazing. So let's go ahead and see how we can do this. Meanwhile, if you don't have Manus, you can click the link in the description below. You will be given free credits that will allow you to test Manus without paying. And not only that, every day you will be given 300 free credits. Even if you decide not to pay at all, every day you will have 300 free credits. Alright, so let's log into Manus. So here is exactly how the video we just watched in the intro was generated. This is a very simple prompt. Generate video based on the following instructions. Please generate storyboard images and then use them to generate video clips telling the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Keep the consistent visual style. That was all. This is not even a professional prompt. Very simple prompt, but of course the story of the Little Red Riding Hood is a popular one, so of course Manus can easily generate it. So let's watch how it will do the work. Okay, say understood. I will generate the video for you and it starts generating it. You can see it creating first the images and then look at what it says here. I will do the following: create storyboard outline, generate storyboard images, then generate video clips from the storyboard and deliver final video to user. And then it will go ahead and do it. Now, remember that this prompt did not define the kind of visual style. So because it is a children's story, the Manus decided on its own how to generate the kind of visual style that will be suitable for this. Okay, so I could have said make it realistic or use other terms to define the kind of video I want. You can say cinematic or realistic to make the video look more real. Okay, and it says I have successfully created a complete video adaptation of Little Red Riding Hood with consistent visual style. And you can actually see the script here. Okay, it starts by the visual style guidelines. It was Manus that decided, because it knew that this is a children's story, to use this style. Okay, it created the scene 1, Little Red Riding Hood's home, scene 2, entering the forest, scene 3, meeting the wolf, scene 4, wolf at grandmother's house, scene 5, Little Red Riding Hood arrives, scene 6, the revelation, scene 7, the happy ending. Everything by itself, the whole script by itself. And now we can see the video, we can see all the images that is generated before, Okay, these are the single images he generated. And then it stitched all of them together and animated it, and we now have a complete video like this. Isn't that simply amazing? Look at that. And if you check, this whole thing was about 35 seconds. Remember, the user did not mention the length of the video. So Manus on its own was able to tell the whole story in 35 seconds. Now, I've seen videos that Manus generated that were as long as 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's very consistent. This is amazing. Now, let's look at another one very quickly. This one is a simple podcast. It says, generate an approximately 5-minute audio podcast explaining the plot of Squid Game Season 3, requiring it to be engaging, clearly structured, with a female deep voice. I mean, this is valuable for many use cases. You can use this to generate an audio for your video that you will do, or you can use it to generate an audio for a podcast, or you can actually write a full script. And if you don't have money for 11 laughs, you can use this to generate the audio for that particular script. Alright, so Manus starts doing the work. First, of course, it has to summarize the entire Squid Game Season 3. Research Squid Game Season 3 plot information, write engaging podcast script with clear structure, generate speech audio with female voice, deliver the audio file to user. And so within a few minutes, it's done. And we can see that. So we go over here, let's play it.
Welcome, listeners, to The Game Unveiled, your deep dive into the shadowy world of Squid Game. This isn't about profit anymore, it's about a perverse social experiment designed to shatter the human spirit and expose the inherent corruption he believes lies within us all.
Now, let me show you one more example of multimedia generation with Manus AI. So this prompt says, you are a global adventure travel expert designing the ultimate bucket list of top 10 exciting adventures around the world. All we are looking for in this prompt is to create a slide deck, the kind of a PowerPoint presentation slide. And Manus begins to work on that. And let's look at what it generated. Look at it over here. Top 10 extreme adventures from around the world. Volcano. And he gave us the location, Nicaragua. Then the Arctic Trail Challenge, skydiving in the Himalayas, Desert Inferno, jungle survival mastery, ice wall in Iceland, underwater diving, gravity-defying leap, windsurfing revolution, canyoning. This could be in Switzerland, New Zealand, or Costa Rica. Manus is just amazing, and they just have a very recent update on the 1st of August 2025. They introduced wide research. In this wide research, Manus can deploy 100 agents simultaneously. I think this is the largest deployment of agents I've seen. Agents like ChatGPT and Google Gemini, they don't actually use multiple agents. They use just one agent that iterates and do deeper and deeper research. But Manus is using a different strategy. They deploy up to 100 agents working simultaneously to achieve one goal. That's why it's called wide research. I'm still going to see some of the capabilities of what this can do, and I will review that in another video. So for now, use the link below, sign up to Manus, and play around with it to see how you can use Manus to generate multimedia. And if you'd like to stay up to date with the latest advances in AI and robotics, make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in my next update. Bye.